My name is Mark. I've always played the long game. While my friends were buying new cars on credit, I drove my old Honda and invested every single cent into my startup. My fiancée, Jessica, lived differently. She's a successful marketer, loves stability, clear plans, and a good Instagram feed. She's a good person, but uncertainty always terrified her. She looked at my old jeans and saw risk, not potential. A month before the wedding, Jessica came home with a folder of papers. "Mark," she said, "I love you, but we live in the real world. I watched my parents get divorced. They financially destroyed each other. I don't want that to happen to us." She placed a prenuptial agreement on the table. The terms were strict, complete separation of finances. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is yours. "I'm not doing this against you," she added, taking my hand. "I'm doing this for the security of our future children. I can't risk my savings if your business ideas go up in smoke." I looked at her. It hurt that she didn't believe in me, but I understood her fear. "Fine, Jess," I said. "I'll sign it. But let's agree on one thing. If my business ever takes off, it stays mine too. Fair?" "Fair," she replied with relief. She was certain I would always earn less than her. We got married. We lived peacefully, but somehow in parallel. We had separate accounts and split the rent. She bought herself designer items. I kept working on my project late into the night. She sometimes joked about my hobby, but I stayed silent. 8 months after the wedding, the thing I had worked for 5 years for finally happened. A major tech company bought my platform. The deal was worth $4 million. When the money hit my separate bank account, I felt not joy, but a strange calm and sadness. That evening, I invited Jessica to our favorite restaurant. "I have news," I said when the wine arrived. "I sold the company." "Oh, great," she said, barely looking up from the menu. "Is it enough to pay off your car loan?" "Jess, I sold it for $4 million. She froze. The menu dropped from her hands. "How much?" "$4 million. Her eyes darted around. I could see the numbers spinning in her head. A new house, vacations, status. "Oh my God, Mark, this changes everything. We can buy that house on the hill. We can—" "Jess," I quietly interrupted, "we can't." The most important conversation of our lives took place back home. Jessica tried to argue. "But we're married. This is for our family." I asked her, "Do you remember what you said when you gave me the contract? You said, 'I can't risk my future if you fail.' You didn't want to share the risk with me. Why do you want to share the success now?" She cried. Not from anger, but from realization. "I was scared, Mark. I just wanted security." "I know, and I don't blame you, but this contract opened my eyes. We're not building a family, Jess. We're just business partners with different levels of acceptable risk." I looked at her in the eye and said what I had felt for a long time. I want a woman who believes in me when my pockets are empty. I want children who will grow up in an atmosphere of trust, not risk hedging. You wanted to protect yourself from me. You did it. But you also protected me from yourself. We divorced 2 months later. Thanks to that same contract, it took only one trip to the courthouse. No arguments, no division of assets. Clean and fast. She was sad as we walked out of the courthouse building. "You were right," she said in farewell. "I was looking for a wallet, not a partner. I hope you find someone who appreciates the real you." "And I hope you find someone who gives you the stability you need," I replied sincerely. Today, I'm married to a woman I met at a volunteer center. She didn't know about my money for the first 3 months. When I told her, she just shrugged and said, "Cool, that means we can help more people." We are expecting our first child. No prenups, just trust. And Jessica? I heard she married a banker. They have shared financial views and, I'm sure, a perfect prenuptial agreement. And you know what? I'm happy for her. We both got what we were looking for. I found love and faith, and she found guaranteed security. Sometimes a happy ending isn't They lived happily ever after together, but they went their separate ways at the right time.